Hola, and welcome back to some more DML for today. So, we do have another new dragon that we are going to be hatching, and it is another enchantment breedable dragon. So this is the little gorilla dragon, which is, again, one of the dragons that we've been waiting for such a long time, who was first shown during the Show Your Paws event, like, forever ago. But he's a cute little epic. Another guy that I don't really see the dragon in it, because it is definitely just a big gorilla. But hey, what do I know? And he's got Plant, Shadow, and Earth, which is an interesting little combination for him. But anyway, the Gorilla Dragon bonds with others through communal grooming behavior. This trainer was initially flattered to be included in this practice, but some of the hairstyles the dragon likes to give him are just ridiculous. Wow, what a goofy little guy. Oh, he looks so sad when you poke him. Look at that. Oh, don't show me anymore. You'll make me cry. Don't do that. Why are you telling me to start enchantment breeding? We literally just hatched the guy. But either way, finally got this guy to add to our collection. Let's pop him over in this new habitat that I built, not build. This new habitat that I've built. Great English there. Fantastic. Either way, 314. It's like every day that number just keeps climbing and climbing. Holy. We got little baby Durr here, and he looks a lot more playful in his habitat. Like, if I poke him here, he doesn't just start crying, which is a lot better than it was earlier, I suppose. But look at it. Oh, he still looks sad. What is the deal with this guy? I thought it said that it liked to give people weird hairstyles, but he just looks... Oh, God. He just looks so unhappy. What a poor baby. Well, hopefully if we level you up, you'll stop depressing me. Well, let me see. Let us see. Yeah, I don't think he looks that bad anymore. Do you still do the sad eyes thing? Nah, he's grown into a tough old adult, you know, he's given up on his past life, and like, you know, what's done is done, we'll move on to a better future, you know? It's actually kind of scary now, if anything, but I do like the design on this guy. You know, just the weird dragons, I love them, especially the ones that don't really look like dragons a lot of the time, so another guy I'm happy that we can add, and again, another one less for us to have to add to our Codex collection, which is both a good and a bad thing, because I don't want to ever actually get to the point where we don't have another dragon to breed or hatch. That would be quite depressing. And while I'm here, I should probably put the little angel dragon actually in the hatchery, because I didn't do that on this account yet, but it takes a day and 4 hours to hatch the little angel, which is kind of annoying, considering how long it is. But it's worth it. We'll get another one of these guys out of it in the end. Don't know if we're actually going to be able to keep her, though, to be honest. Might have to sell her, unfortunately. And while we're here, might as well try and breed for another sulfur dragon. Breed these two together. 6-hour breeding time. That is definitely not what we wanted. But we did get a few more event points, which isn't too bad. What is this promotion? Oh, it's just event currency. There was a promotion on for the Seahorse Dragon very recently. It didn't last very long though, which is kind of upsetting, but it was a cute little bundle. Not really interested in it myself, but still, I'm hoping that if you did actually want that dragon, then you did get it when you had the opportunity to. But back on this account, we have opened up, is it just one chest, I think? Yeah, we've opened up, this is our first chest in this level, which is level 4 so far, and we do need to open this one as well. It's just, oh no, we did open that one as well. I'm going insane. You know, trying to keep track of 2 accounts is driving me nuts, but was super hard in level 3, and level 2 was kind of horrible to us as well. Level 1 I sort of screwed myself over with on this account, but I'm hoping for some better luck as we continue on with the events. And actually, speaking of which, I did mention this yesterday. The DML Wiki Frosty Foes event sort of page has all the info for level 4 and for level 5, so we can see all of the allowed elements for level 5 as well. And plus, we do have a massive map which shows us where we start from, which is at the bottom here. We head up, there's a boss fight, there's a chest over here, chest up in the top left. But it shows us that the allowed elements are plant and metal predominantly, with some energy allowed. So this is, I don't know if I'm mistaken, but isn't this almost exactly the same as the last castle event that we had? Either the last one or the one... Yeah, I think it was the last one. But Either way, we can use plant and metal on level 4, and, well, we can use it on level 5. Water and plant is for level 4, so they really are kind to plant users. But for level 6, I don't have confirmation on what the required element is, but I am going to hedge my bets on the fact that it is probably going to be metal only. And why do I think that? I don't know, because they tend to do that quite a lot. So, the tactic that I'm sort of going for is, on my my other account, I did want to have sort of a single high-level dragon to really progress quickly during events and everything, but I think what the best course of action is going to be, if I just want to have that as another sort of collection account, it may be smarter to just have a metal dragon as the highest level guy. You know, if you think about it, maybe the coral dragon is the perfect dragon to have as the highest level dragon in the game if you just want to be good for events, because they use plant a lot, they use metal a lot. Unless there was... Is there a metal, plant, and void dragon? I am trying to think off the top of my head and I can't think of it. If there is one, leave it in the comments, because I am... If that was a dragon, I think that would be the perfect sort of castle event dragon right there, because it's like, plant is used a lot, and those other two are like the least used elements, or least wanted elements in the game, pretty much. So they tend to be the ones that they'll go for when they're like, these are the elements you have to have for the event, you know? So, if that... I'm trying to think if a dragon actually has those typings or not. I'm leaning towards the fact that there probably is one, and I just can't think of what it is. I don't know, I'm looking over these habitats as I'm here. Like, we have the Envy Dragon, which... Yeah, this is the exact dragon I was just talking about, in fact. Never mind, you don't need to leave your comments anymore, I found it. I found the dragon I was looking for. It was literally the first one that I clicked on. Well, there you go. I guess technically the Envy is the best, or could be the best dragon you could ever have as your top dragon for a castle event. But at the same time, if you just have an evenly leveled team, you're gonna be much better off than just having a single dragon anyway. But you know, maybe I'll consider it. Again, this is for the secondary account anyway. It's not like it's a fully serious account where I've like dedicated thousands of hours into it like this one is or anything like that. So it's do what I want with it, to be honest. But I've said this so many times before, and I don't really like how this game does it, in terms of, for some things in the game, having a single high-level dragon is better, but then for other things in the game, having an evenly leveled team helps you out a lot. And I really don't like the fact that this game sort of splits that, how the game runs, into sort of two categories for, again, either one good dragon, really high level one, or just a even team. Because you can have a single really high level dragon, and that's really good for quick map progression, quick leveling up, and everything like that. But it stops you from being able to collect dragons during castle events, it stops you from being able to do the dungeon, and it's just little things like that. Like, why would a game about collecting dragons limit you from actually being able to collect dragons, you know? I find that to be really intriguing. And if you have an evenly leveled team, that's super duper good for all the castle events, it's super good for the dungeon. But it'll hold you back so much when you're trying to progress on the map. Because having to have 3 dragons that you've leveled up to level 50 is going to cost you a lot more than it is to have 1 dragon leveled up to level 50. So, I don't know, people always make this mistake, and they're like, Quacks, I have a single high-level dragon because I know it helps me out, but now I can't get the event dragons, so tell me, how do I get it? And I'm like, well, if you've got the time and you don't miss any event resets, you can still do it, even if you don't have the required elements. But, you know, you've sort of dug your own grave. And it doesn't matter how many times I, you know, say it in videos, or make posts about it, or pre-warn people. Some people, you know, a lot of people don't watch what I do, and a lot of people aren't aware of that. And I find that really annoying. because then people are really confused about what to do with their team, and they really want to get these new event dragons. It's like, there's nothing you can do, really. How do you do well in the dungeon when... Oh my god, level 84 star! Get over yourself already! I'm in the middle of talking. Do you really have to annoy me? Jesus. Well, that was depressing. I thought we were actually going to get through that. But anyway. Again, I just hate the fact that leveling up your team in one particular way literally cuts off another half of the game. I don't think it should ever be like that, personally. But you know, I'm not a DML dev. I didn't make the game. I don't plan on making another game or my own. So I guess my thoughts are, just to myself. But I do feel for you guys out there that either weren't aware or have sort of realized that maybe you screwed up for yourself maybe a little bit now. So if you're there's probably a couple of you out there thinking, oh, that's not going to be relevant to me, I'm sure my tea's going to be fine. No! Don't think that. That's not how this is going to work. It's going to affect you no matter what, especially if you're a lower level player. Realistically, you need to do a lot of, I don't know, preparing for things in this game for later on, which is why I always say, never level up your epics above level 30. If you do that, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your in-game currency. Level 72, seriously? Ugh, this league is so annoying. But you are wasting your time at the end of the day. You should only use legendaries past that point. You have to use legendaries. So many people say, no, you don't have to use legendaries, it's just the team that I want to use. It's like, well, fine, but don't come crying to me when you literally can't complete a single arena fight because your dragons are just worse than everyone else's, you know? But if you ever have questions about particular annoying things in game like that, you can message me, you can message in the Discord. We have plenty of people that have been through that and struggled just the same. And I wish that we could tell every new player exactly what's coming up for them, but this is a very annoying game sometimes with its little things and traits, you could say, that it has, and the way that the game operates as a whole. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people don't share that sentiment. I certainly do, at least. But we can't get any more currency currently. I'll have to wait another 39 minutes before it resets. Speaking of which, it's so annoying that the reset is at midnight. Why is it at midnight? Whatever. But that is probably gonna do me for now. Also, this watching video thing is so annoying that we only get like 1 gem for it, by the way. I hate it. I prefer the 30-minute skip so much more than I prefer that. 30-minute time skip during this event would be so good for these eggs and everything. Oh, 30-minute time skip is actually makes me froth at the mouth. Not even kidding. But I am probably going to end it there for now, so we will have the little angel to hatch. I'll probably end up hatching it on Android before on here, to be honest with you. But I am very slowly making my progress through the event because my luck is not as great as I was hoping it was going to be this time around. But best of luck finding those keys. It's all up to RNG, so very, very best of luck to you during this event. And let's all hope that we can get the Snow Queen. But any other questions, leave them in the comments. But for now, thanks a ton for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.